Hello YouTube. So in my last video, I reacted to Mark Martel's cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was awesome. Like, he absolutely did that song justice. I actually didn't discover Mark and that song from recommendations in the comments like normal. Instead, it was one that the algorithm just organically brought to me. The song that I've decided to listen to today falls into that same category. It is yet another cover song and yet another one that I kind of just like stumbled upon. I don't spend a ton of time perusing social media just because I'd rather be productive and creative. But I've definitely been riding the lows of depression lately, and so I know that I'm spending more time doom scrolling than I normally would. But the way I see it, I've been given a few lemons, so why not make some lemonade? Today I'm going to check out Sleep Theory's cover of the NSYNC song Bye Bye Bye. Now, like me, you might have a healthy bit of skepticism. I don't think I've really listened to any Sleep Theory, but I know that they're like a rock metal band. And NSYNC is quite literally the opposite of that. But anybody who's been watching my reaction content long enough knows that boy bands, especially NSYNC, are like one of my guilty pleasures.
I know what kind of man you are.
I think really what it comes down to is I turned 13 in the year 2000, which was like the height of boy band popularity. And even though bands like NSYNC had some catchy tunes that I enjoyed listening to, I wouldn't dare let any of my friends know that for fear of being ridiculed. But now it's like, I'm gonna be 40 next year. And I kind of just don't give a shit what people think about me anymore. I guess that's one of the perks of getting older. And even though Bye 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 is not my favorite NSYNC song, it probably is their most popular song. And so I'm really curious to see what this band is gonna do with it. And as always, before we start, a quick mental health check. If you're not doing okay mentally, especially if you feel like you might hurt yourself or somebody else, stop this video and go get help. Find a trusted friend, family member, medical provider, or reach out to your region's suicide and crisis help service. The world is a better place with you in it, and I'm so happy you're here. Gear up. Wake up. Alright, here we go with Sleep Theory's cover of NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. A gentleman. Okay, again, I haven't heard any Sleep Theory up to this point. It does sound like I was correct in labeling them rock and metal. I guess technically this is probably a little bit more into metalcore territory. But I'm really digging the vibe of this. I'm definitely digging the dual vocalist vibe. The video is a lot of fun so far, just shot in black and white. You have some people doing backup dancing, sort of. It's bringing that same energy as the intro scene to Deadpool and Wolverine, which is a huge favorite of mine. Not to go off on a tangent, but I connected with Ryan Reynolds in 2019, and he did a very nice thing for me at that time, and so I will never stop singing his praises. But back to Sleep Theory, these guys are crushing it. They're not shying away from synth, which is good. And now I'm kind of just wondering how heavy these guys are going to take this song. Yeah, this is just a solid cover. They're definitely like bringing their own identity to it, but also not like straying too far from the original. So far, I think they definitely have played it safe with this, but that's not a bad thing. You know, really what this reminds me of is all throughout the 2000s, we had these albums called Pop Goes Punk or Pop Goes Rock. And as the name suggests, it was punk and rock artists doing covers of pop songs. I remember really liking a few of those albums. And this reminds me exactly of that. Come to think of it, I don't know if they're even still doing those albums, but if they are, this song could definitely have a place on one of them. I'm curious to see if we're going to get a breakdown or anything here in this last leg of the song.
So I'm leaving you behind. Bye, bye, bye. Make it tough. Make it tough. I've had enough. So bye, bye. No lie. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be for you. Just another player in your game. I don't wanna be your fool, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. So make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I've had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, no breakdown and no screaming, which I know isn't everybody's cup of tea, but personally, I would have liked this to have been just a tiny bit heavier. But that said, like, these guys just did a solid job with this. It was arranged and played very well, especially the bass. I found myself really concentrating on the bass. I also think it's pretty cool that at least 3 out of 4 of these guys can apparently sing. Like, this just seems like a chill group of guys, where they're like, yeah, let's jam this old NSYNC song and we'll all take turns singing. Like, that just sounds fun. This will definitely be giving me some positive energy to push me forward throughout my day. As always, guys, drop a comment and let me know what you thought of this song. If you're here because of Sleep Theory, again, I'm new to them, so let me know what other songs of theirs I should check out. And thank you for giving me a few minutes out of your day. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, as always, please take care and remember to love yourself.